Hello, YouTube! Welcome back to Path of Exile with me, EclecticAndrew, and Witchy here, Eclectic Witchy. Very glad to see you again today. Hope everybody's doing well. Last time we left off doing a bunch of the Sanctum stuff, but today I want to do some more main quest stuff. And of course, to do that, we're going to do side quest over here at the coast. The Tidal Island. This is not necessary for the main story to progress, but it's, Nessa needs medicine. So, hopefully, according to Bestel, maybe we have some hope that there will be a medicine chest from Dr. Shaky Hands here, left over at the island. Maybe those cannibals hadn't found all the medicine chest yet and taken all the flasks and used them for their Molotov cocktails, you know? Oh, here's some more crabs. Coconut crabs. You didn't get to see them last time. No, they're dead. Oh, there was one that was not dead, but... Here, see. Bunch of little different crabs. Among these savage crabs. Don't look too directly at the dead bodies. That's just... It's a very... This is a mature game. Do not watch lightly. In fact, if you notice, I'm gonna scroll up forward a little bit here. Kill a cannibal. The skeleton pops out. That's what I always said when I first played this game. The skeletons pop out. But my friend's like, no, it's their evil spirit. Their evil soul popping out of their bodies. And yeah, I guess. But it's still funny to say their skeletons are popping out whenever you kill them. That's how hard you kill them. That's how hard they must die. Make sure we're not attacked while this is talking. I would be listening to this right now while this is playing, but, that idea didn't work out so well. I think there's something wrong with my Bluetooth card. So, anyways, weathered carving on the Tidal Island. What does this have to say now?
Calm has removed the eternal stain from this coast.
Oh.
The Empire's
no, their
citizens
heads.
decorate our meeting houses with their heads. Our warriors build
Aw.
homes for our families. Our families till the earth, fish
They
the
conquered
waters,
and made a
fill the air
new
with
farm
song.
for themselves.
The Kardwi way is yet a seedling here, but it grows, gains in pride and power every day.
Keeps growing, keeps
Calm
going.
has kept his promise. The time of the Kardwi
Ah,
has
yes,
come.
that time of destiny has come. Or density. Hey, birdie. Look at this birdie. Birdie had trouble taking off. Anyways, on this Tidal Island, here he is. Unique monster, Hailrake. He's gonna appear near the beached Merry Gull. Grounded Merry Gull. See, here it is right here. Looks like. We don't have to kill Hailrake, but it helps a lot. Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage. As you can see, Hailrake is using a skill that sends out a bunch of spikes, ice spikes. That is called Glacial Cascade. And he seems to be very predictive of where you're going to go. Oh, that looked like it was Glacial Hammer. They just tried to take a swing at me with. And hit me that time with it. Oop. You know, actually, I was thinking it was strange the other day that there was an update that added a bunch of new physical spell gems. And you're like, physical spell gems? Yes, there are some spells that are physical in nature. The ones that come to mind immediately are like, oh, there we go. There goes Hailrake. What is it? I think Purifying Flame that we saw. And, Wave of Conviction. But yes, also Glacial Cascade has physical damage to it. So if you build up your physical damage in your passive skill tree, Glacial Cascade will deal more damage as well. And yes, the medicine chest. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton traveled with only the finest medicine and antidotes. And a curiously generous supply of opiates. Oh boy. Well, it seems there's nothing else to do here at the Merry Gull. But let's just try to gain a little bit more experience, whatever we can. Oh, here's some more crabs. Coconut. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. I don't have to tell you every time whenever I sneeze that I sneeze, I'm sorry. But coconut crabs, I love these crabs. They're so adorable. They added like four crabs after the update to add the second part of this game. There was an update to the game that extended the game basically double its size. And after that update, they had another update to increase the number of monsters, which included some crabs, a bunch of crabs, for some reason. Why I'm stalling here, coral ring. Yes, we can equip rings along with a belt and an amulet. This belt that I picked up 2 episodes ago increases my energy shield. Energy shield is basically a bonus mental magical shield that goes over my health points. Typically, you would say energy shield gets taken away from your life before your life gets taken away from your life. But, sometimes the damage is just so high. But core rings increase your life. There's also a belt that increases your life. There's amulet. Well, no, amulets basically just increase stats. Your stats like these 3 here. Actually, I want to talk a little bit about the stats too. As you can see, they are color-coded. Strength is red, dexterity is green, intelligence is blue. Well, also, skill gems are come in blue, red, and green as well. And you can't see it now because I don't have any other skill gems besides blue ones. But as you are leveling up skill gems, you will see that they start to require stats, such as this one requires 16 intelligence. There are skills that require 2 stats, like dexterity and intelligence per se, or strength and dexterity. And basically the skill gems are also, the more they require a stat such as strength, will be a red skill gem. Said that backwards, sorry. And mostly dexterity requiring stats will be green skill gems. And of course intelligence will be blue. There's also kind of a elemental correspondence between the red, blue, green as well, to where fire is typically nowadays considered a red element. Makes sense? So most skill gems that are fire-based, besides like Fireball here, which is basically definitely mostly a spell gem, will be fire-based, will be red. Whereas the blue ones are going to be typically lightning. It's the focus, not the primary, but it's a focus of the skill gems, that they are red fire, blue lightning, and green ice. That's pretty nice. There's no skill gems for chaos or physical, they just get mixed in with the red, blue, green. But now then, with Dr. Opton's medicine chest, let's go back to Nessa and Lioneye's Watch. Say hi if you see yourself, of course.
I'd
Nessa.
almost stop believing in miracles.
Yes, it's a miracle.
This medicine chest. It's greater than
And the
sounds
opiates.
themselves it holds. It tells us that we can do more in Ray class
Yes,
than
we
merely suffer.
can live.
Not much to offer in return, but please.
Oh,
take
thank
something
you.
And thanks for what you've done.
For her, I'll say thank you to. Select one reward, as I said before. You sometimes get other stuff besides skill gems offered to you in reward for completing a quest. Most everybody who plays this game, hardcore, will take the Quicksilver Flask. Quicksilver Flasks increase your movement speed by 40% when you use them. I don't like Quicksilver Flasks, just cause I always forget to use them. And otherwise, we have medium mana and medium life flasks. This reward is good if you're missing out on flask drops. So typically what I like to do is just skip this for now and come back if I need like a life flask or a mana flask that I'm missing out on, or if I find I'm running low on mana flasks a lot and not life flasks where I'm not taking as much damage whereas I'm spending too much mana, I'll come back and grab the mana flask. Otherwise, she also offers you a support gem. Like Elemental Proliferation, Spell Cascade. Oh, that's nice. I don't use it much, but I like it. I like the concept of it. Ooh, Infused Channeling. As you can see it up there on top, it's a Support Channeling Duration gem. Channeling is a type of magic spell that, where you focus all your energy whenever you press this, like the button. You basically not only press it, you hold it. So that you're channeling the skill over and over the seconds. It's like an active dot, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, summon phantasms and poisoning. Well, let's leave these behind for now, see if we need any of them later. Of course, she also sells a few more, instead of just gifting you a few. Ooh, Volley, that's a nice one. Goes well with Fireball and Freezing Pulse. And Swift Assembly, that's a Trap and Mine skill support. Traps, Mines are a skill class that I don't use much. I kind of like the concept of them, but I don't really like to use them. It's weird. Well, for now, we don't need anything perfectly.
We are blessed.
So,
Bestel.
you managed to salvage Shaky Hands.
Yes, we did.
Finally.
Salvage sure
Nicely
did.
done.
We did.
Nessa will put it to good use. More than that, benumbed quack optic.
Yes, I bet she will too. Nothing new
Hello.
to say. Nothing new to say. Charkley.
Got a job for you.
Hey, he's got a job for us
Willing?
if we're willing.
There's a pool near the mudflats. Needs
Oh, I did turn up the sound for
You'll smell it
the
before
speaking
you see it.
voices and
Stinks
turn down a
like
few other
carcass
sound
of my
effects.
Summer. But that's not the
Hopefully you
worst.
notice it. Hopefully I notice it.
Dead birds walking.
Stinks like
Animals
carcass.
don't
Yeah.
rise up again the same as people do here. So if they aren't raising
Oh, good.
themselves,
Animals are safe from that
who's doing it for them?
evil.
The answer's in that fetid pool. Clear
Oh
the
no,
place out
we
and
must
kill
find the
whatever's
answer
raising those
and put
rowers.
it to rest.
We've got enough living dead to contend with already.
Yes, yes we do. Hey, you have something new to say. The medicine
That
chest.
medicine chest you found, it'll do more than you might think. The medicine will run out, it always does, but Nessa won't. Give that girl a sliver of
Good,
hope
good.
and she'll carry it to the end of the world.
She'll carry the torch of hope. And the cannibals. What do you have to say about the
Though they
cannibals?
might look like you or I, behind those eyes there's nothing but
nuts.
darkness and hunger. Whatever's got inside those folks.
Oh, please tell me that didn't come up on
wants to be
screen.
human.
Oh well.
Farewell.
That sucks. Cannibalism sucks. I think so. I hope a lot of people think so. Though, honestly though, reading stuff like Tokyo Ghoul and Shojin X, I mean, it's not that I'm with it, but I don't know why people... I mean, I like the stories of Tokyo Ghoul and Shojin X, but not that Shojin X really eats people. Though if you're up on the manga right now, I mean, that girl revealing she's like the head of the bad guys or something, I don't know. She's head of both the good guys and the bad guys. I think. It's just the first chapter she's appeared, though. Let us return to the coast. And then carry on by going to the mudflats, where Charkley has tasked us with a job nearby to clear the fetid pool. And there might be something else to do here besides carry on. Or whatever will help us carry on will be here as well. Because I'm not sure there's a way forward from the fetid pool. At least I don't think Witchy could find one now. Oh, you're kidding me. I just got a rare drop. A unique drop. Unique items are orange, of course. You identify them. And they will have special names. And they'll tell you what the base item was. Because technically there is an item, a currency item, that will let you randomize a white item into either a blue, magic, yellow rare, or orange unique item. It's very random what you get, but sometimes you get orange items. You know, since this increases my elemental resistance, I'm gonna put it on. Especially since it's like 20 times better than Siren Hat. I'm just gonna drop the Siren Hat. I don't even want to sell it. Not even gonna bother with the iron hat. Yeah, because I will pick up flasks, of course. You should always be upgrading your flasks as much as possible as you go through the game. Not like you're invincible. If you don't upgrade your flasks as you go along, you're gonna hit a roadblock eventually, where you need to get those flasks, even if you have to buy them. Huh. There's a strange glyph in that, row nest. There must be some way to use it.
I need more money.
I wonder, what could it possibly be? Where could it be from? Doesn't look like it's natural to this habitat. If I could just find a safe spot to sit down. Hey, booty boots. Though they're iron greaves. I don't really like the fact that they're iron greaves. All the iron equipment in this game is just the base level 1, level 0 even equipment. All the padded vests, everything rusted, everything iron. You're not gonna find much. You're not gonna find much strength in those items. See the vine circlet? That's like level 1 stuff. I'd say the iron stuff is like level 0 because you find that on the Twilight Strand and whatnot. Let's use a portal scroll to head back town, see what anybody has to say about what's going on around here. See if we have any new information about these weird, strange little glyphs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but those birdies. The Roas.
Don't tell Tarkley, but they're the foulest fowl I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
Still,
Bad chicken.
exiles can't be choosers.
That sucks. Chicken
While we
should be
live, we are
good.
blessed.
What?
Not bad. Not foul. Hey, Tarkley has something
I've
to say.
spent enough time smuggling from coast to coast to know that those shells don't come from these
Yeah, he's a
waters.
smuggler.
They're Karui, and look about right to fit
They're
into that rock
Karui.
wall in the mudflats. I say complete the set, fit them into the sockets.
Why would they go in a rock
stand
wall?
well.
What would that accomplish? Oh, you have something to say about the Rose as well.
Rose, overgrown chickens with a murderous
Yes, very
streak.
murderous streak. If you're not
You're
careful,
not
they'll
careful,
ton your guts
they'll
out.
talon your
Not
guts
only that,
out
they
and
just
snap
like
them
to
up
charge
like
at you
fat
like
worms.
a rhino.
That said, be sure to rifle through their nests.
Oh, they're magpies. That's cute. I like
Rowers are
magpies.
like magpies, attracted to what shines. Stay
You know, I'm
sharp.
sad. In Gotham, they introduced Magpie in like one episode, and by the end of that episode, Cobblepot had killed her. That sucked. I liked Magpie in one of the Batman cartoons. One of the ones that was focusing on like anarchy and Magpie and lesser-known Batman villains. See here, the Roas. Attract their attention, and they will charge you with those weird little wing horns. See, they thrust them forward like a bat or something to charge at you. Ooh, wolf shoes. You can also say that the what do I want to say about this? Yes, stats. As you can see with the stats, with the red, blue, green, dexterity, strength, intelligence, they have bonuses to them that increase, say, life and physical damage, melee physical damage, which does not correspond to the wand attack or spell physical damage. Dexterity increases accuracy and evasion. Intelligence increases mana and energy shield. A lot of the equipment can also be slotted into focusing on stats like wool shoes will be energy shield, blue socket focusing. You can basically tell what they focus on by their stat requirement. Like say this padded vest back here. Where was it? Here. Well, it's an evasion and energy shield vest, so it's going to be a green for evasion and blue for energy shield focus. Stat-wise and socket-wise. And it's not to say you can't get, like, blue and green and red on one item. You can, as you can see. This is an evasion, green focus glove. But it's got all 3 colors in it. But it's also gonna... It just helps to know, like, what stat you're focusing as you level up and progress on the tree. You see, you get points for all these small nodes. You don't get points for the, like, notables or the elemental damage or area effect. But a lot of the time when you're traveling along the tree, you're going to be picking up stat bonuses. Because that's how you increase your stats here. Let's see, the strength and dexterity hasn't increased for Witchy at all yet. That's because I haven't picked up any strength or dexterity nodes in the tree. Anyways, what does this weathered carving have to say?
Black storms descend on us
Oh
from the
no.
north. Unnatural tempests of rage
Oh
and
no,
hatred,
don't
lashing our backs,
lash their
tearing at our
backs, don't
houses.
tear at their house.
The rain is shot with shadow.
Oh no, it's
It
withering
withers
their
our
crops and
crops,
sickening their
sickens our
livestock. That's how
livestock.
you lose a farm.
The wind carries with it a restless spirit that breeds
Oh no,
melancholy and
madness.
madness. A spirit that creeps through our dreams, weaves tales of misdeed around our
Oh
resting
no,
minds.
Dreamweaver.
We try not to listen.
Dreamweaver, come and
We
rescue
try
me.
to remember ourselves. Some of us forget. Brothers fight. Brothers die.
Oh
Calm
no.
punishes those
Not with
that
the nightmares.
borrow, that steal, that murder. Yet still
Oh, that's
the
horrible.
nightmares goad us into malefaction. We Kadui
That's horrible. You need to sleep to survive. Everybody needs sleep. Sleep is good. It shouldn't be giving us nightmares, goading us into malediction. Well, more Roas. Another magpie nest over here. Oh, you know, this quest where we're rifling through the Roa's nests. As you can see here, roll screen. Breaking some eggs. Look around the mudflats for some more clues to the purpose of those strange glyphs. That's because when we rifle through the nest, we break the eggs. Aw. Poor babies. Babies. How many of the glyphs do I have? Oh, I have all three of them. Well, I think I'm gonna look into reading for you all. I'm gonna try my best to remember to do this, because every green quest item, because quest items will be green, as opposed to being any other color, they have little stories with them. It's halitosis glyph. Its corrugated surface brings a strange tingle to the fingertips. This is no mere decoration. The Ammonite glyph. When put to the air, it whispers not of the sea, but long-dead incantations. Oh. Roseus glyph. Its pleasing sheen remains even in shadow, as if it were somehow lit from within. Well, that's awesome. Oh, I was gonna check out these greaves, see if I like them. Well, a little bit more armor won't help. Won't hurt, I mean. That was a Freudian slip. And here's the strange glyph wall Darkly mentioned. The submerged... It's draining this water. It's allowed us to walk into this cave without wallowing into deep water. And now we are in the submerged passage. Yes. Maybe this will be our way forward, especially since there is now a waypoint here, right inside the door. That's pretty nice. Now, we haven't cleared the fetid pool yet. Oh, hey.
Now that you've drained that passage,
Hey.
must I warn you about
He was
something?
expecting us to drain that passage.
I was running down a wounded rower one night's eve when I glimpsed something in that waterlogged cavern.
Really?
Looked a bit like a sand spitter, only the size of a bloody ox.
A sand spitter the size of a
I reckon
bloody
it's nesting
ox.
down in those flooded depths somewhere. If you're going that way, then do us a favor.
You know, this is technically
Spill
some
the old
out-of-date
shield crab's guts before he gets hungry and
content.
comes looking for us.
Not that the crab isn't there in some fashion, but it's what Tarkley is saying about it being a shield crab and sand spitter. It's actually not a sand spitter anymore. They've updated it to be a different crab. But for opening the passage, Tarkley will offer us the gift of another skill gem. And what I want... These are very nice. Frostbomb and Orb of Storms. People like Orb of Storms. I like Frostbomb a little bit more, but a lot of people like them both. I'm going to take for free this flame wall he's offering. Create a wall of fire for a duration, which deals burning damage to everything in its area. Each enemy that enters the wall also receives a secondary burning debuff that persists for a short duration after leaving the wall. Any projectiles fired through the wall by you and allies deal added fire damage and apply the wall's secondary debuff on hit. Oh, cool. Oh, so that... Okay, so the first debuff that it talks about when you enter it would be the 2.8 per second. And the second debuff, when you have entered it and are burning for a little bit longer after leaving it, is the 9.3. That's pretty nice. So it deals like 12 points of damage per second. Huh. Modifiers to spell damage also apply to this skill's damage over time effect. That's nice. Yeah, this is a pretty good skill gem. Oh, he offers us a second reward. A blink or travel spell as well, Frostblink. I'll pass on this for now.
Stay sharp.
And of course, you can always come back to get the
Greetings.
rewards you pass
Stay
out on
sharp
for
out
now.
there.
Come to
You
hear.
come back to any town that offers a reward and get it later on. And Nessa, of course, since we have gotten offered a new skill gem reward, she offers more skill gems herself. Ooh, Frostwall, here, see? Oh, no, I was going to say it deals physical damage as well. Oh, but, I don't know. Holy Flame Totem, that deals physical damage now. Instead of just fire damage like it used to. Of course, it wasn't Holy Flame Totem back then, but now it is. 50% of physical damage converted to fire damage. That's pretty nice. That's a pretty effective skill for clearing Act 1. People love to use that for it. Especially if they're going to be focusing on a different skill later on in the game. Because as you can see, we're getting slowly offered these skill gems as we progress through the game. So we'll be eventually offered like 2 pages almost worth of stuff. Per act later on. Summon Holy Relic. It's a minion spell. It summons a Holy Relic that stays near you. When you hit an enemy with an attack, the Holy Relic triggers a Nova spell with a very short cooldown that deals physical damage to enemies and grants life regeneration to allies. This life regeneration is higher when applied to minions. Oh, that's pretty nice. That sounds cool. Actually, I think I'll take that. I'll buy that, Nessa. And also, just in case I'm having trouble with the Act 1 final boss, Summon Raging Spirit. Spell, minion, duration, fire. Summons a short-lived flaming skull that rushes at nearby enemies and attacks them rapidly. Ooh, that sounds nice. Enemies will not directly engage these spirits and can pass through them. Huh. They're like burning heads. Interesting. But yeah, Summon Raging Spirit is also a very good spell. Problem is now, I don't have the equipment. You know, I should actually have picked up those wool gloves. Can I still go back to the fetid pool? You know, actually I'm going to go to the coast, because they were closer to the coast. Make my way back to the instance before it dies. And pick up those wool gloves I saw. Back near the beginning. I saw them somewhere here. As you can see, the mini-map over here also fills in as you travel and progress through the map. So that's pretty nice that it fills in like that. Where's that stupid glove? I don't see it. But I do see this padded vest, which looks... It doesn't have a stat requirement, so I'm gonna actually switch out my simple robe for that right now. It's not a perfect setup, but it's gonna help. So, oh, the fetid pool. Why don't I show you where the fetid pool is, since it offered to say, hey, clear the fetid pool while we're here. You can actually get to the fetid pool from right over here, as you can see on the mini-map. And yes, you can pull up the mini-map to cover up, per se, cover up the screen, or you can put it in the corner, with the default button being the tab button to do that, to toggle. And this is the fetid pool. Ugh, smells nasty, doesn't it, Witchy? But, for now, I'm gonna use my level up to increase my spell damage. Oh, while I'm here, 34.9, we'll increase it to 37. Yes. Let me explain this now, even though we're right at the end of an episode and whatnot. Say you have the base Fireball, dealing 1320 damage. Well, if you level up and increase the spell damage by 16, that will be 16% of 1320. So that will be like a 10% plus 5% is 1.5 of 13, so that would bring it up to 14.5. Another 12% would be like another 1 and 1.2, and so on for all these percentages. Because see, you have to be really good with math like that with Path of Exile, to where the 10, 20 total, 30 total, 42 total, 58 total increased spell damage is a multiplier of 58% of 13 to 20 damage. So I've actually increased my max there, the 20, by like another 10 damage. So that's why it's dealing 37.6 as roughly. See, actually, you can see right there it also deals 22 to 33% total damage, not percent, total. But it will randomly, random number generators and all that. But yes, that's why like the 16 is like 10 plus 5% of something, like figuring out a bill back in the old days, so 15%. Would be, for 20, would be 10 plus 5 is 35 total. Oi. Well, if there's any questions or any comments or anything, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them as much as I can. Just to let you know, I am recording this quite a bit ahead of time. I'm not quite done with everything yet. But hopefully you do enjoy this. Hopefully we are doing well recording this. And hopefully we are all enjoying Let's Play Path of Exile by me, EclecticAndrew. And I hope you all have fun and take care of yourselves until next time. Bye-bye.